This goes out to all the women in the world, especially her. You know it don't even matter your age, don't even matter your color. Yo, fellas, I ain't forget about y'all. This is for everybody that like to dance. Just listen to what I'm saying and do it and take a chance. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll it grind. Just get on the floor like I said before. Y'all remember that down low? Just put a little dip with it. Now roll those hips with it. Pop it, push it, rock it, roll it. Can't control it, I come hold it. It's all in fun, so take a chance. Just get on the floor and do that dance, y'all. I know you like it, so don't try to fight it. Turn around, baby, let me see you from the back. Yeah, I like it like that. Get up now, roll those hips. Drop down, double up on those dips. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. Back again with the second verse. It's all clean, so I'm not gonna curse. Dropping bass like a bad habit. Love all women, cause I gotta have it. Coming at y'all in stereo. I'm riding that thing like a rodeo. Hang on, baby, cause the ride is rough, and I got my girls in the front. Now and later, just bumping that rump. Raise it up, let me see that brown. Slap it, girl, make it jiggle around. Round and round that rump goes. Where it stop, yo, no one knows, yeah. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind.
Well, all right, y'all. All right, y'all. If you ain't dipping, then you must be tripping. If you ain't doing it down low, got to go. Got to go. So the people that moving slow, just moving slow. Yo, DJ, pump it up some more.
It's off to the show in a limo. Before the show, I gotta get that dough. Pay them girls what they work. Slip that money under that skirt. Take it off, baby, let me see. You might get a little more Lucci. G-string, having oh so much fun. Playing inside between them buns. Shorty got it going on like Marvin. Teasing me and she know I'm starving. Lick you up, then lick you down. I ain't finished, girl, turn around. Lick you up and down your back, cause I'm that freak, I'm freaky like that. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. I'm setting it off to another level. You digging freak nasty without a shovel? This is my world. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. So what's up, yo DJ? When the party's getting slow, join this jam and watch that flow get taken over like a 94. When I had the whole world getting down low. New Orleans born, ATL living. Freak nasty is what I'm giving. My juice is sweet like Georgia peaches. Women suck it up like leeches. It feels so good, you must admit you like this. Shh, yeah, y'all know the song. So come on, won't you sing it? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip,
All right, chat. How we all doing? How's everybody doing? Oh, man. I don't have Luke with me. He's Lukeless. He has no Luke. But I did send out the invite to a few people, so maybe they'll hop in. I don't know. We do have Liam Gray with us.
Luke,
live from the
Liam's
lesser
kind of
nation of
like
Australia.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Luke. It starts with L and it's got 4 letters.
Yeah.
You know?
No, chat. The dip was not 1996. It was 1997, chat. You do not win a prize. Oh, my gosh. So I saw Supergirl on Friday. I was one of 3 people in the fucking theater at 5 p.m. on a Friday. That's a bad sign.
I haven't had a chance to see it, but I have seen that people are pissed off.
People did not care for it. People were not. I had fun with it. I'm not gonna lie. Is it particularly great? By no means. Is it better than most DC movies just of all time? Yes. That's a low bar, but yes.
Well, hold on. You're saying it's the best DC movie of all time?
No, I'm saying it's, if I took every live action DC movie, this is definitely in the top half easily.
Okay.
I mean, again, that's not the highest bar.
Is it true that she just was inconvenienced by someone and so killed them casually, like it was nothing? Is that like, that's what everyone's upset about? Apparently Supergirl just kills this dude.
Supergirl kills a lot of people in this.
It's like waiting in
a lot of people.
Like, like what are they?
So there's a lot wrong, and there's a lot of things that are good about this, by the way.
There's a lot wrong. That's a clip. Someone clipped.
There's a lot of things that work in this movie. I think the actress is fine. Could we have had maybe a hotter Supergirl? Yes, but unfortunately, we live in a post-Weinstein era where we all have to pretend like Zendaya is a sex symbol. So you take what you can get.
Can't even fucking spell Zendaya.
Nobody can. You just hit a Z and then you punch your keyboard and it's fine. It's close enough. Okay, so she's not the hottest actress. I don't think she's ugly by any stretch. I think she's fine. That's the best way I can describe this movie. Is it's fine. It's fine. Like it's just. But it's not fine with like 3 eyes. It's just FIN. No, it's just
nice
fine.
little full stop right on the end. Like
it's just average. It's just middle of the road. Like it could. Lobo's great in it. Lobo fucking rules. Steals the show every fucking scene he's in. 110%. I like Crypto. I'm just a dog guy. Crypto's cute. He's funny. His life is on the line in this story. That's strong emotional stakes. I dig that. The whole flashback sequence with the city of Argo and its destruction, gut-wrenching shit, top notch. The whole adapting the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow storyline is a fucking bizarre choice for a movie, because the reality is if you're going to do a Supergirl movie, you should probably do Supergirl is adapting to life on Earth and learning to use her powers. That's the first Supergirl movie you do. Like that's just, but DC does all sorts of weird, wacky shit with its movies. So they were just like, no, we're going to do this movie instead. We're going to do this particular story instead. And we're going to shoehorn Lobo into it. This movie isn't trying to be a typical superhero movie. This is trying to be a story about dealing with grief and loss and how you move forward with that. That's what it's trying to do, for better or worse. And the reality is that's not what a lot of people want when they go into a fucking Supergirl movie. So right off the bat, you're kind of at a loss. I don't like the visual style of this movie very much. It's way too grimy and it's way too like, I don't like the lighting in a lot of the shots. I mean, the visuals in the Woman of Tomorrow comic book are spectacular, and we don't even attempt to capture that in this movie. You know, you got the usual crowd that's out there saying that this is woke somehow. It's fucking not. I don't know what it's not. It's not woke. If you absolutely want to find it, I guess you can in just about anything. It's not though.
I'm just gonna say this. Supergirl wears a trench coat for a whole bunch of this film, right? Am I right with that?
She's not in her costume for most of the film except the finale.
Okay. Now I bring it up because, like,
we kind of surf Dracula the costume.
Yeah, we've got like these photos on that are all over of her in her costume with the trench coat over it, right?
I wish she did that because that's a good look.
Yeah,
but I rather like that look. But no, she's just in kind of regular.
Just imagine how fucking uncomfortable it would be, though. That's what I had to ask. That's what I was going to complain about. I was like, imagine having a fucking cape on, right? Like you're wearing a cape, and then you're wearing a fucking jacket over the top of your cape. That's like 3 layers of fucking clothing, none of which are designed to go together in that way. You'd look like a hunchback. Can't say it'd look good.
The little girl that's like her kind of, I don't want to say sidekick, but her tag along in this story, she's annoying as fuck. She's a bit annoying in the comic book, but not like a ton. She's annoying in the comic book in the sense that she's supposed to be annoying Supergirl a little bit. but she's annoying me, the audience, in the movie. I wasn't digging that. The villain's great. The villain's great because he's just unapologetic shitbag villain who you just love to see get it at the end. He's great. Yeah. It's worth a watch. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, trust me, I'm not
shitting on it because I haven't seen it.
It's not like I wanted to go see the fucking haunted hallway movie instead. Like, fuck off. I don't regret buying it, but yeah, it's not great. It's not as bad as everyone's saying. Not by a long shot.
They're not saying it's woke. They're saying it's ass.
No, there's some people saying it's woke. There's some people that just do that.
That's
some
their
people
whole
that
job.
just do that. That's their whole fucking deal.
That's the whole thing. It's like, it's woke. I'm angry. I'll never buy anything.
I'm angry at this movie is woke. It's a girl boss because there's a girl in it.
Yeah, it's like, hey, okay, so they take a Supergirl, arguably one of the most powerful female figures in all of fiction, and then we're going to bitch and moan that she's one of the most powerful female.
If anything, she's underpowered for most of this movie because she's like on red sun planets and half her powers are gone away.
Why?
That's the other thing, by the way. Like they say, like,
why is she on red sun powers? Is it just so she can party and shit? Or
yeah, she's just getting drunk. Supergirl is like horrendously depressed in this whole fucking movie, and she's horrendously depressed. Yeah, her whole fucking race died. Her family died. The city she was born and raised in. In this lore, Argo saves itself after Krypton explodes, right? Mm-hmm. And this is taken directly from a lot of versions of the comic. But Argo saves itself with a force field, and she's actually born on this city. And but then they come to find out that a whole bunch of the rock underneath them is now kryptonite, and they're all dying. So that's when they get her with a dog on a rocket. She goes and lives with her cousin on Earth. Yeah, the Argo stuff's great. I actually adored that part of the movie. But yeah, she's wallowing in depression, and it's like a lot of people just don't want that. And it's like, I don't blame them. You go see a Supergirl movie, it's supposed to be, you expect, most people, especially general audience, is expecting bright, happy bullshit. And that is not at all what they got, for better or worse.
Well,
it's just not as good as the comic. Like, Woman of Tomorrow is a much better comic than this is a movie. It is not a great adaptation of that story, even setting aside how good of an idea it is to use that story.
So here's the thing, like, I am a father, and I've got a little blondie girl, and she loves She-Ra, and she loves characters that are blonde like her and girls that are strong and stuff. And it's like, if there's a Supergirl movie, I want to take it. I want to take my daughter to it to be inspired and, like, you know, like, have fun and cheer it on. You know what I mean? Like, this is the blue and red. This is Superman, right? Basically for girls. That's what I want as a parent, and that's what my kid wants to watch. My kid doesn't want to watch someone sitting around, you know, whinging and moaning and being depressed over their planet dying. That's not interesting to a child, you know. Like, it's a little interesting to us as adults, but, like, where's my inspirational Woman of Tomorrow, like, movie for my little girl to go?
Yeah, I don't think a little kid gets basically anything out of this movie.
Exactly.
I'll say that full stop. Like, I don't see there's not enough over the top action to hold them. I'd say, like, nobody under 10 is getting anything out of this movie, for better or worse. And yeah, that's not true of, say, like 2025 Superman. Like, there's a whole bunch of over the top action sequences in that.
Yeah. Sorry, one second.
Yeah, I don't think it's an awful movie.
Man, this is the worst. You're in this situation where you're like, I can't shit on it. I can't praise it.
Yeah, I'm like Tim Pool fence sitting on this, because it's like there's a lot I liked about it. Like, again, it's better than most DC movies. It's better than most of the Snyderverse. I would rather watch Supergirl again than watch virtually any Snyderverse movie except Wonder Woman. And I'll admit I haven't seen Aquaman or Shazam. I've heard mixed things about them. Maybe they're good. But like, I would. This is better than Superman, Batman: Dawn of Justice. It's better than Man of Steel.
I don't know how to sort of tackle Shazam. So like, Shazam is a kids film. Is the best way I can put it. It's a kids superhero movie, but it's not super kiddie.
Yeah, I haven't. Like I said, I haven't seen it. I've heard mixed things, but it's like
yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the Snyderverse. The only truly great movie in the Snyderverse is the first Wonder Woman, not the second. Second's kind of rough. First one's great. It's legitimately one of the best Kate flicks ever, and it's wedged in this dog shit of a cinematic universe. But no, it's better than most DC movies. It's better than half the fucking Batman movies. It's better than a few of the Superman movies. You know, it's better than fucking, I don't know what else DC movies. It's Steel. It's definitely better than Steel. It's better than the 80s Supergirl.
You can't tell me it's better than Steel. Steel has Shaquille O'Neal.
It does, but this is better. It's better than the 80s Supergirl. Again, low bar, but
fair enough. Well,
that's a real low. Like I said, most live action DC movies kind of suck. I'm sorry.
But I mean, like, my girl could watch that Supergirl from the, you know, like,
your girl would probably be more entertained watching the 80s one.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, it's like
Jonah Hex. You know what? It's Supergirl is about as good as Jonah Hex. Where it's like, this is fine. It's like, I was entertained. I was fine watching it. I had some fun. Probably don't feel the need to watch it again. Don't think I'd recommend it like, if you're a hardcore Supergirl fan, give it a shot. If you love Lobo, give it a shot, because it's the best Lobo you're probably ever gonna fucking get.
You're telling me
I don't know if we're getting more of this Lobo after this bomb.
You're telling me that it's better than the Lobo Christmas special they released on San Diego Comic-Con that you can watch for free on YouTube?
It is better than that. It's better than the Lobo that appeared in Krypton.
How is it better than Lobo?
It's not better than it's not better than the animated Lobo from the 90s.
Okay.
It's the best live action Lobo.
Okay.
And by the way, he is legitimately great. He steals the show in every scene he's in. Like, just 100%. Awesome. Like, if you know what this should have been? This should have been like the Lobo and Supergirl show. You should have taken more inspiration from like that story arc in that Brave and the Bold series that George Perez did the art for in the like late 2000s. Do more of that. Like, this should have Lobo and Supergirl hanging out. Like, that should have been the start her off all depressed and getting drunk, and then she runs into Lobo and she literally just starts having fun, just fucking up bad guys with Lobo, and eventually has to rein him in. Like, no, you're going too far, and there's where her moral code.
Lobo's like, rock bottom, baby. Yeah, like
I'm just writing off the top of my head a Supergirl movie. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, this could be a million times better. Is it the absolute dog shit that everyone claims it is? No, man. I think that this movie coming out in the specific time it did kind of doomed it. In the same way, by the way, that Masters of the Universe was bad timing. Like, Masters of the Universe looks too much like an MCU movie at a time when everyone was sick of the MCU. So most people, unless they were interested in the property to begin with, didn't go see it. And that's a shame, because Masters of the Universe fucking rules.
Yeah, great.
That I give 110% recommendation on. Yeah. Like Supergirl, yeah, if you want to see some Lobo shit, fine. If you really want to watch a Supergirl movie, it could be worse. It's fine. Like, I don't know what else to say. It's like I watched it, I had fun with it. I don't regret buying a ticket, but like, yeah, I could see why it didn't resonate with a bunch of people. Like, I get it. It's not woke. It's just, it's darker than a Supergirl film arguably should be. And it's not what probably most people expected going into it.
And that makes sense. And I'll still probably go see it.
It's worth a watch for comic book fans. I would say it's.
I mean, the only thing is, what I mean, I could just go. You know, I probably won't watch it. I'll probably watch He-Man again. But I was thinking, what else is in the cinema right now that I might go watch when I'm in, you know, down in Grafton picking my mail up? Like, just that, and the Supergirl and fucking.
Well, you could go watch the movie about the haunted hall here.
Nah, fuck that. I already had my.
I finally started seeing like scenes from that like pop up on like shorts and shit on Facebook, on YouTube and Facebook, and there's actual monsters in it, which I assume there was, but I thought they'd pull that shit where like you see it for like 3 seconds at the end because we got to take in all the heckin' liminal space. And I was like, these monsters are kind of cool. They're not the greatest fucking thing I've seen. I'm a bit of a horror aficionado, but yeah they're cool. This is. Backrooms looks like about the best movie I could imagine a 22-year-old ever making. So, but I still don't have a great deal of interest in it. I'll probably watch it when it's on streaming. I'm going to get dragged to go see Minions.
I think that you can't really experience the true horror of the Backrooms movie unless you know what it's like to like not have any phone reception. You know what I mean? Like can you even imagine a world where you don't have phone reception? Like fuck me, man.
Imagine being in a hallway and the lights are flickering. Like I get it. Yeah. I don't know, man. COVID really did a number on you Zoomers. I gotta go see Minions on Friday because my boomer dad loves him some fucking Minions.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And you know, in all fairness, this Minion movie looks almost okay. Like I'm cautiously optimistic it might not suck. Mm-hmm. I like the first Despicable Me. I genuinely like it. I think it's a phenomenal family film. The rest of those movies are kind of fucking bad. And I've seen them all. Trust me, I've seen them all. I have to see every Minions and every Cars movie.
Yeah.
Because my dad, my 72-year-old gruff Navy man, retired mechanic father, turns into an autistic 4-year-old when he sees Lightning McQueen or a Minion.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing my dad. I remember seeing like Cars 2 in theaters, and I'm sitting there like, this sucks. And my dad stands up like the Orson Welles applauding gif at the end, just like that, just absolute cinema, like
tears welling in the corner of his eyes.
Yeah.
This is it. This is what all civilization has been building to.
Yeah, he's like, this is what speculative fiction has been building to this whole time. If they ever announce a Minion / Cars movie, like fucking crossover, his heart will explode. Like I don't know what it is, man. And the Cars, especially, like boomers love the Minions, and I sort of get it. It's almost like at their best, they harken back to like old Looney Tunes bits. But like, my God, he loves cars. He loves the cars so much. Oh, the man has a fucking Tow Mater toy on his fucking nightstand. I don't get it. I don't get the Cars. Is it because he's a mechanic? I still don't understand what the Cars thing is with him. I guess because he's a mechanic. I don't know, man. But he just like I remember being in the theater, and with him the first time I saw, like I was an adult, but him and I have always been close. So I think we're in the theater, and I see a fucking trailer for Cars back in the day, and I'm thinking that's a stupid fucking idea, like that. And I'm looking over at him, and he's just like clapping like his heel. He's like, yes, this is the greatest thing I've ever fucking seen. We have to go see this. Cat says undiagnosed autism. Well, if you've ever seen that man put together a fucking engine, you'd know that man. Yeah. Boomers are like, we didn't have autism in my generation. Meanwhile, they have this giant model train thing in their fucking basement. Oh, we got British James here.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Liam. Chris, have you asked your dad what the Minions were doing between 1939 and 1945?
Yeah, I gotta ask him. Were they on the side of Hitler or Stalin? I think that they split because there's a lot of Minions. So I think they split up. I think they're like the Jews. They play both sides against each other. Just for maximum chaos. The Minions caused all the wars. The Minions run the central banks.
There's a scene of them trying to run a fucking swimming pool at a fucking concentration camp.
The Minions don't even have any ideological bent. They're just causing the most chaos and making the most profit. They were probably minions in the Pentagon during World War II.
Look,
they were on all sides.
Chris, there's a scene at DreamWorks of a guy standing over a hole in the ground, and he's dropping Zyklon B, and he just says banana.
One of the minions was riding the nuke down to fucking Japan.
It's Doctor. It's fucking. It's the fucking. He's riding it with the cowboy hat. I was about to say Doctor Strange. No, it's Doctor Strangelove.
Did you? Yeah. It's Doctor Strange. Benjamin. He gets out of one of the portals right before the nuke goes off.
It's the minion it's struggling. There's a scene of a minion in a wheelchair struggling to put his fucking hand up.
Oh, lordy. Fucking minion dressed like Patton going, we're gonna advance through him like shit through a goose. So did you see Angry Joe did not take it well that the Supergirl movie bombed? And he decided it was because of all the sexist chuds. And he was pointing out like some of the people that called it woke, because some of those guys just do on everything. And he's like going off, and the thing that struck me with that, it's like, Joe, okay, I will grant you that guys like Nerdrotic or Critical Drinker, they're grifters at this point. They just call everything woke. I get you. But didn't you very famously side with a woman who was just a left-wing grifter who called everything sexist? I'm sorry, Joe. You still have the stain of like licking Anita Sarkeesian's ass in front of everybody. And also, like, Joe, there is the point of like, oh, leave the billion-dollar company alone. It's okay, Joe. They're still going to make Superman movies. They're probably at some point going to make another Supergirl movie. Warner Brothers isn't like, whoa, wrap it up, guys. No more Superman stuff.
The thing is with
guys, we have to go watch this movie to support the fledgling independent company that is fucking Warner Brothers.
Yeah, it's failing completely. The problem which I thought with Supergirl was because it had James Gunn as a director, most people would have assumed it would have been their, again, attempt of doing like a Guardians of the Galaxy-esque film, which, again, I've not seen the film.
It's very, I mean, it's got shades of that, but it's very much not Gunn's usual, like, snarky, fucking happy bullshit. Like, this is like...
It's more cynical.
Are you okay, James? Like, this is, like, very depressed. This is like Guardians of the Galaxy if Star-Lord really wanted to kill himself.
Yeah,
like,
fucking slitting his wrists. Which, it makes kind of sense, because DC's best projects lately have literally been, again, the first Joker film, which... impressive as it still is, it's the first fucking $1 billion like R-rated film of all time, and even then they've struggled to do a fucking Batman sequel with Matt Reeves. I genuinely don't know what I think. I feel like Marvel is throwing the kitchen sink at trying to fucking do anything to try and revitalize anything post fucking Avengers Endgame, but DC's not in a better spot where they just seem to be, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I am still, and we're almost 10 years, we're maybe more than 10 years removed from it now, but I am still baffled at how bad Superman v Batman was. Whenever it's such a fucking mess of a fucking movie. And then you think, like, if you'd have just taken that, like, the animated universe that was on TV, it was sort of a movie, it gets split up into episodes, but the first time Superman and Batman meet, and there's like a Lex Luthor, Joker team up and shit. It's like if you literally just did that, PG-13 in live action, everyone would have fucking sucked its ass. We all would have loved it. Everyone would have been like, this is amazing, absolute cinema. And it's like, instead you did the most bizarre, meandering horse shit imaginable. The scene in there where like Flash shows up in the guy's dream in a boom tube, like, I literally don't even know what I'm looking at in this movie. I didn't even realize it was Flash, because like the lighting is so bad. I'm like, is this Orion? He's coming out of a boom tube. And my dad like leans over, he goes, do you know what the hell's going on? And I'm like, not a fucking clue. Like, Like, no. Like, because my poor dad's like, maybe if I read the books, it's like, no, that wouldn't have helped. Like, I'm sorry to tell you. I've read mountains of those fucking things. It wouldn't have helped. Oh. Yeah, I don't. It's okay, Joe. I really don't think that they're going to stop making Superman stuff because Supergirl bombed. It's all right, bud. It'll be okay, buddy.
As our life moves on, and I'm just grateful that like we got to have these things. It was like, but I do think it's over. Like the ride's fucking over. Like
Now it's going to be Zoomers making movies about hallways.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Speaking of which, did you hear what Warner Brothers announced for a new movie? Because Backrooms did really, really good. They're going to make a movie of some creepy.
Is it Supergirl in the Backrooms?
Is it living in a dorm and having to like associate with like other people? Like,
no, it's some fucking meme called Siren Head. Some creepy pasta.
Oh,
bullshit.
fuck me. They're doing Siren Head?
Yeah, they're doing a Siren Head movie because the Backrooms did really great. Jesus.
It's just fucking Siren Head. It's like, he's like the guy that was less cool than fucking Slender Man. It was like,
yeah, I remember him.
He's like, you think.
Does anybody even own half these fucking creepy pastas? I thought they were just bullshit people made up on Reddit and 4chan.
They are. They're just people shit made up. But the Siren Head is literally just like an AI generated photo of this giant skinny fucking monster that has a siren for a fucking head.
Yeah, I saw it and I'm like, okay, I guess that's kind of creepy. I don't know how you're stretching 90 minutes out of that.
Yeah, exactly.
They found
unless the siren is making like the dead rise or something and you have to fight through. Again, I'm probably just off the top of my head writing a better movie than we'll get.
Don't help them. Don't help them.
The siren is making the dead rise, and you have to go through the legions. You have to destroy Siren Head to kill all the zombies.
Their ideas are bad, and they should fail, Chris. Okay, stop it. They need to learn. They need to learn.
Speaking of good films, I did see the new Jackass film. That was quite good.
You've been watching films of guys jacking off, dude. This is not the place to be talking about.
Actually, fair enough. It actually involved jacking off.
It explains your fucking avatar completely.
You know, I think I will see the new Jackass for the simple fact that, like, I hate Bam Margera so much, and he's not in it. Like, and I can't even explain why I hate him. There's just something about him where I just look at him, I'm like, no, I don't like him. I just on a visceral level, I'm like, yeah, fuck that guy.
You telling me you don't like stoner dudes from LA who ride skateboards all the time? That seems like your persona, Chris.
I view skateboards and weed exactly the same in that I don't care if you're into it, but it's no excuse for a personality. Like, it's fine, bro. And there does come a point where maybe you should grow out of both.
By the way, I just want to say, Chris privately told me he fucking hates Jackass. He would watch anything except Backrooms.
I really don't like Jackass. I never did, man. Most of those guys.
Gun to head. Do you want to watch Jackass or Backrooms?
Oh, I would probably watch Backrooms first. And that's more because like I feel like I'd have more things to say about it probably when I go live.
The thing is, Jackass again is Jackass. It's nothing. It's MTV fucking TV.
I like Jackass. I like Jackass.
I'll always have a soft spot for her.
It reminds me of being a fucking teenager. That's all the stupid shit we did. Like fucking.
You know what annoyed me about Jackass? It's not even that. It's not even that Jackass is something I flat out don't like. It's that like there was like a hot minute there when it's like all anyone wanted to fucking talk about, and it was like I'd see like the movie and I'd be like, yeah, it was funny, and I forgot about it immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
It's almost like with the Backrooms, where it's like I'm not even mad that movie exists, but like Zoomers are like, oh my god, this is this harrowing psychological story, and it's the scariest thing I ever saw, guys, and it's so amazing. It's like that meme where this guy's like, you know, this is giving off Boss Baby vibes, says the guy who only ever saw Boss Baby. it does get to this point where it's like, okay, I get it, Zoomers. You've never seen movies before. You've only seen fucking reels and played mobile games.
Yeah.
I'll have you know that they've seen hundreds and thousands of shorts. Okay, man. These shorts they just play the whole time they're playing their video games.
They've seen
And-
Family Guy clips while Subway Surfer plays.
That's right. You know,
That's what Backrooms should just be shown vertically next to footage of Subway Surfer.
I'm gonna be honest. The fucking
I bet you if you took fucking the footage and just convert it to vertical fucking film and cut it into 15-second clips, I bet you get like hundreds of fucking views on it.
Probably.
I bet you to go fucking viral.
honestly, fucking reels as a concept just doesn't fucking vibe with me. Not to use a fucking Zoomer term. Like, I will plan around, like, oh yeah, I've got a decent video I could settle down to watch. How long is it? Like 15, 20 minutes? If someone says to me, oh yeah, I can't watch it, it's more than fucking 10 seconds, I do honestly look at them just like I've looked at someone who's like shat themselves.
Yeah, exactly. It's publicly shit in front of you, right?
Like, I want something that's a bit more fucking, you know, meaty. I want a decent fucking video I can just, like, sort of like relax into.
I'll scroll through like shorts or reels if I'm like in my break room and I'll see like a funny one and send it to a buddy kind of thing. But like, I can't imagine like sitting down in my living room and turning YouTube on my TV and going like, I'm going to just binge shorts. Like, I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to look for like, I'm going to find some autist that's giving like an hour and a half long retrospective on Bart versus the Space Mutants. Like, that's the shit I want. All right.
Yeah, you want something substantial. Just there's that again, not to sound like a fucking pseudo.
I'm gonna watch Tucker complain about the Jews for an hour and a half.
I need my fucking dopamine fix. I need 8 seconds refreshed every 8 seconds.
Yeah, it's like I'm just going to vigorously rape my attention span. That's what I want to do. I just want to completely drag it through broken glass until anything that I fucking pay attention to that's longer than 3 seconds.
I just want to rob my ability to read a novel again.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm doing.
Like, these people want to educate me. I'll show them. I'll take away my ability to read.
So did you see that Ula Boll put out a right-wing movie and now he's based and we're all supposed to love him?
I'm mixed on that film because I still think it's a shit post as a film. But again, like, Chris, you're familiar with E stuff. You know Uwe Boll has been U-Boll, whatever his fucking faggy German name is. He's always been someone who's been a literal shit post of a director. He's been infamous for being a bad
also
director.
Literal, like a scam artist. Like, and I don't even. Yeah. I almost tip my hat to how much he gets away with it. But he'll literally just be like, back in the 2000s, he was notorious for this with video game companies. Like, he'd buy up these licenses for cheap.
Hard Darkness, fucking Postal. Not to mention, didn't he used to? I think he actually did at least once. Didn't he actually challenge a fucking film critic to a
he
match?
Beat up, I think, Low-Tax or something in a ring.
Yeah. You gotta respect. He is probably the best grifting director ever. I've got to respect that.
I think he did House of the Dead because I remember House of the Dead.
Yeah, he did House of the Dead,
and I know he did Blood Rain, and I know that I rented both of those before I knew who he was. Like, I rented Blood Rain. I wasn't really into video games at the time, but it's a redhead vampire chick. I'll give it a shot. It was dog shit. And then I rent House of the Dead because I did have fond memories of that light gun game in the arcades. And that is one of the worst fucking movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
Like, bafflingly bad. And I actually remember Blood Rain. I know House of the Dead was one of them, and I think Blood Rain was the other, where like I lost my video pick and rent privileges with my girlfriend for a while because it was like 2 Fridays in a row I picked them or something like that at Blockbuster.
I'm surprised she didn't fucking kill you after that.
Yeah, she should have left me. In all fairness, like, she's like, you're not picking the next one. You've lost. Like, we're in the middle of House of the Dead, and I just remember her going like, you've lost the movie picking privileges for a while. And I literally just was like, that's fair. Yeah. Like, I can't, I'm not going to argue with you. Like, yo, that is,
Yeah, apparently it's a
I
lot
throw
of tax
myself
scams
on the
he does.
mercy of the court. Like that's
Oh, imagine picking two Uwe Boll films in a row that and not knowing who he is.
I didn't know he was.
You're statistically a fucking mark.
I didn't know who he was. I saw a hot vampire chick, and then I saw House of the Dead. How could that be bad?
Yeah, it's like the light gun game, isn't it?
Yeah, everybody loves zombie stuff. I remember House of the Dead. That was fun.
Oh, and that's the one with even worse. It's the one with Christian Slater.
God, it is with Christian Slater. Oh God, I remember like Sega is sponsoring a rave at the island for some reason, and they all spun around like video game characters when they died. Jesus.
What?
Oh my God! In House of the Dead, every time somebody dies, we cut to a scene of them just like standing there spinning around like it's a continuous screen. It's so bafflingly bad in a movie. It's just like
it'd be a good point to get Forney on because he did actually fucking make that quite well. He made the point quite correct that there's a lot of right wingers seem to be one of the most sort of how do I put it, groups where they can get fooled by any sort of person into supporting them, no matter how scummy they are. So like, yeah, Candace Owens, the amount of stuff she did pre being right winger, everyone jumps on her. Uwe Boll is a tax scamming fucking dog shit director. He does one film which is loosely right wing, and now everyone's jumping on him like he's the next best thing.
I forgot he spliced in clips from the game. Oh God, it's coming back to me. Oh, I forgot he did that. Can you imagine if you didn't know it was based on a video game, how confusing that would be? Because like it was perplexing enough that I knew, because I knew it was based on a video game. But imagine if you just went in blind and you're like, "This is a zombie movie," and then it switches to like fucking 32-bit graphics.
That's how he saved money, Chris. It was he saved money. He was literally playing the fucking light gun game at the time.
I would rather watch somebody play House of the Dead. I would rather give a 10-year-old a roll of quarters and watch him play House of the Dead. Not even
I
get
can
to play it.
attest. I spent an hour once watching a fucking Korean guy play House of the Dead free at Fort Park, and it was probably the better. I would rather watch that than fucking House of the Dead.
It's so bafflingly bad. In Blood Rain, I think it's even him, but one of the extras in this medieval scene, like he starts clapping. I think it's like an execution or something. He starts clapping, and the robe goes up, and you just see a Rolex on his fucking wrist. Oh my God, it's so fucking terrible. God damn. I never forget that. She's just like, "You've lost your movie prick privileges." And I'm like, that's fair. I can't, like, that's me. You're right.
Oh, you're probably just looking down at the floor like a sad puppy. Like, do you know what? There is actually nothing worse than when
she's like rubbing my nose in the DVD. Like, just go, no.
Is there a worse feeling on the planet when you recommend a film or video game and the fucking other person just despises it? You just look like a fucking. You imagine an Alsatian looking down on the ground, just fucking crying.
I remember back around like 09-ish or something. My buddy had given up on South Park, and I kept trying to say like, no, it's still funny. And like we were hanging out that night. I'm, come on, we'll watch South Park. And it was just an absolute dog shit episode. I was so embarrassed. Oh. It was that one where like the Germans aren't funny or something like that. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Funny Bot, was it?
Oh God, it was so fucking terrible, and I'm just looking like a complete asshole.
It was the one. It was the one parodying the Daleks, if I remember correctly, because I saw that.
It was like a comedy, like
Funny Bot.
They were making fun of the comedy awards or something, and there was something about Germans aren't funny or whatever. It was so bad.
I'm actually going to take it the hot. I don't know if you guys would agree with me. I honestly thought the first, say, 6 or 7 seasons of South Park were the best. The later ones where they got more topical, I honestly thought was shit.
I do agree with you. I think the first probably 5 or 6 are the best. I like South Park for the most part. I mean, there's bad episodes, but I like it for the most part. up until the point of like PC Principle, and then it's like I checked out.
I never even got to that point. And here's the thing: early South Park was still kind of fucking insane. Like when you look at the first couple of seasons,
it got too topical. The fact that they had this amazing ability, like they could literally bang out an episode in a week, and they got to a point where like they were just it became like watching like Weekend Update, where like half of this is dated like 3 fucking weeks later.
Yeah, the problem was because it became topical for the week. So, for example, I'll tell you the last time South Park was actually probably 10 out of 10. It was like that. Do you remember the Imagination Land episodes?
Yeah, those are great.
Those are probably the last episodes I thought, which were fucking perfect.
The one thing you can say about South Park,
I actually quite like South Park, and like, I think that it's probably one of the best written satires of our time. One of the last truly honest shows on television that's willing to like poke fun at even itself. But I think that like the PC Principle era is actually very interesting because essentially it's showing the sort of the culture war to the normies in a way. And there are a lot of issues that were like largely affecting society as a whole that are utter nonsense, right? In a lot of ways. And the hypocrisy of it. And I think that their point of view has always sort of been that the pendulum of politics swings like a big old dong, right? Like conservative to liberal and back and forth, right? And they sort of were taking the piss out of the far right and the right, you know, which a lot of people didn't like. But they set PC Principle specifically because they had planned, as we've seen in the latest season, for things to swing back. And now he's power Christian Principle, and now he is like completely 180'd on his previous stances of being a super liberal. And that sort of goes back to their earlier comments and commentary about how like there's a certain type of person that's like the church mother stereotype, you know? And so they're showing that kind of stereotype, someone whose values are just so hypocritical, but so radical. And so I think that he's one of the better additions to the series in a long time, honestly.
Well, the one thing I'll say about South Park is and a lot of other shows this isn't true, it's still Matt and Trey. For better or worse, it's still their voice. Family Guy, well, I think it's still good. Seth MacFarlane does not give a fuck about that. He wishes he could be making more Orville. Simpsons has become an absolute like ship of Theseus with its writing room to where it's nothing like the Golden Age. But South Park is still Matt and Trey, for better or worse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It holds up far better than, say, again, Simpsons is basically a fucking skinwalker at this point.
Oh, God, modern Simpsons is...
I'm actually going to question... Here's my challenge, Liam, because we've now got someone from literally on the other side of the fucking planet. So Chris is in America, I'm in the UK.
Yeah, with the trifecta.
In Australia. Can you find... here's my challenge to you. Can you find someone in your close vicinity who actually watches the fucking Simpsons? Because I can't find anyone.
I do. It's me. I do.
So we can blame Australia for this.
No.
There's a reason we sent you there.
No, look, I've been watching The Simpsons, so about 2 seasons ago now, or a season ago, I think so it was, they did this really self-aware episode where it was like a parody of the final episode of The Simpsons, in The Simpsons. And it was really well done, and I would recommend everyone see it, where Bart was having a birthday. And it is a satirical commentary on the show itself and the current state of the show. And it was done very, very well. And then immediately after that, they went and they brought in a bunch of the season 1 writers who did a whole bunch of episodes across the next 2 seasons. And for like a whole season, I was thinking, is Simpsons good again? Like, and fucking after like 17 years, did they fix The Simpsons? Because they had like 3 good episodes in a row, and then they didn't. And then they brought out the new season, and it was very, very bad, and it has been bad all season.
The thing is, when you're bouncing around for 30 years, you're bound to like stumble into good episodes again. It's just the core of it is so gone.
It's complete.
They've-
Liam, I respect you for fucking saying that, but I will honestly say
I'm sure if I
my-
watched a season of it, there'd be parts of it that make me laugh. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
the core
They've
comedy
been
is still
doing-
there, but
They've
again,
been doing the things that I like, and then I'll let you talk. Sorry, but the things I like they've been doing is they've been doing future episodes where they like show the characters as grown-ups a lot more. They show like the series like people in different stages of their lives, and like they're sort of moving forward with things a little bit. Then they snap back, and that's been interesting. And there's been a couple of like just funny one-shot episodes like you used to get back in the day. Where not everything is being self-referential. They're getting away from the self-referential stuff, which is nice, and I never thought they would. But anyway,
people talk about like Family Guy lost its emotional core, but that always seems silly to me because I never thought it had one. Family Guy is a shitpost. And that's why the fact that all the characters flanderized in that show doesn't bother me because I don't care. I just want more shitpost gags, and it usually makes me laugh. Whereas like Simpsons, there was a strong emotional core to that, and it's in its golden age, and it's like that's gone, that's vanished, and now all you're left with is the gags, and it's like I don't think the gags on their own stand up as well as they do in say a Family Guy. And like, I'm sorry, I know it's hip Family Guy, but it's the shit's funny.
Homer
it's soulless, but it's funny.
Homer was a parody of, an allegory in a way for the average American, like the down on his luck struggling American. And like that's gone. The idea now, I think you even pointed out on a previous stream, Chris, you said like what fucking American now in the modern day, is earning minimum wage and shit, and owns like a 3-bedroom house. Like that's like
see, Homer used to be my dad's age, and now he's my age. And which is depressing in and of itself. But the point is, when my dad was my age, living the way Homer did was lower middle class and a joke. At my age, here in the awful year of 2026, Homer lives high on the fucking hog.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's not the first person. Yeah, a lot of people pointed that out. They pointed to like Married with Children and other shows. Roseanne even, where it's like, oh, these are supposed to be poor people? And it's like, I make $100,000 and they live better than me. Like,
well, I wouldn't say they were considered poor.
Yet?
They were considered struggling. Because
remember, lower middle class, working class. No, they're not poor, but they're not, lower
still
middle
very
class.
Stark. Let's be honest, Chris. If I was to make you,
but those aren't lower middle class lifestyles now.
Oh fuck no. Oh yeah, can you afford a house with 2 cars?
Yeah, who wears 2 cars in a giant house? I like even towards the end of the 90s, that was starting to wear thin. That episode with Grimes where he's like, "You live in a mansion."
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're gonna say something earlier, James, and I cut you off, and I didn't mean to be rude. But like, what were you gonna say?
I'm trying to remember. It was either to do with the fucking Family Guy or South Park.
Simpsons. It was Simpsons.
Oh no, Simpsons.
You're right.
This is a point I've said, a challenging point, because I said this to a few people. How the fuck is Simpsons still sustaining itself as a fucking TV show? You're probably the first person I've genuinely actually, like, if you genuinely watch Simpsons, you're the first person who's actually honestly like, oh yeah, I still watch it.
You know what?
Because I can tell you, Chris, can you find me someone in your close vicinity who watches The Simpsons? Because I fucking can't.
You know what I
like,
do?
Unless it's purely Brazilians watching
The Simpsons. I watch The Simpsons because I'm an animator, and because I am interested in the sort of like the documentary nature of The Simpsons. Like I'm not watching The Simpsons because I'm not watching The Simpsons because like I have to see the next episode of Simpsons and I'm going to laugh like it was 1996. I'm watching The Simpsons because there is major change happening. What was ultimately a dead show for the first time in about a decade. And you're right, it is a miracle to find anyone. But there are whole YouTube channels dedicated to Simpsons histories and retelling stuff like that. It's very interesting.
It's that I agree with that. What do you call it? I don't disagree with that, but it's something I'll always, in terms of cultural impact versus what it's sustaining, I've almost put it on par with something like, not to go too off topic, like Avatar, for example.
I think that
Avatar's had 2 sequels, and they've apparently both grossed, like, again, over 2 billion. I
Yeah, they don't
struggle to
matter.
find people who've watched it, unless apparently several billion Chinese people apparently watched the film lots of times.
Well,
Mhm.
lots of
Like
people
Avatar-
watched it, but nobody cares. Nobody
Well,
yeah.
it didn't stick with anybody. Nobody like little kids.
No, but
never bought
here's the
Avatar
thing,
toys, you know what I mean?
Chris. Here's the thing: the first one, a lot of people did watch, and it had zero fucking cultural impact.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
not
what I mean.
zero.
Everyone watched it and liked it even, and then forgot it existed the next week.
But I'm still shocked that you can still get Syndicate, like you can still get Simpsons staining it. Like, there's
I
a point
think
where
part of
Simpsons
that's
should be
because
cancelled.
the golden age of Simpsons, still oddly enough has the staying power.
I honestly think it should be cancelled.
I
mean-
agree with you. If I was in charge of the Simpsons, I would do a couple of things. Number one, cancel the regular show. I would maybe keep the Halloween specials because
would
they
be a good
seem to
idea.
still do pretty good. I would maybe look into spin-offs. Like, imagine like a Radioactive Man show, like spoofing all the
Yeah,
kid
that'd be
shit going
fun.
on. That could be peak. Imagine like a Krusty the Clown show where he's interviewing fucking celebrities, some like Space Ghost type shit. That could be peak. If you had balls and you hired some edgy people to do it, you could probably make Itchy and Scratchy shorts. for your
What
fucking
I would
streaming
like- what I
services.
would
That
like-
rule.
What I would like to do is I would like to get Matt Groening in a room, and I would like him to write a Wonder Years style beginning, middle, and an end complete series of The Simpsons from Bart's point of view over the course of his life. I don't mean one episode. I mean, I would like his entire life sort of played out like in the same format as the Wonder Years, in a set period, probably in the 90s where the show was originally set, and sort of wrap the series in time, because you can't put time properly back into the series with the way they've done serialization.
Yeah.
But the thing that everyone's interested in are these characters that they grew up with, their lives, where what it ultimately happens with them. Like, the jokes aren't even so that appealing to a lot of people anymore. It's the fact that, like, we know who they are. They've become cultural icons. Ralph fucking Wiggum is a name that is a celebrity name. Like, everyone knows who Ralph Wiggum is. You can't, you know, like, that's insane. He's like a fucking D-list character. You know what I mean? And everyone knows him.
Can I add just one thing though? Because how much creative power does Matt Groening still have? Because I assumed
almost none.
He runs.
he
runs the
fucked
whole
off to
thing,
do
doesn't he?
Enchanted. Oh, because I don't
He
follow
runs
it
the
too
whole
much.
thing. Like, he runs the whole company and the production. Like, he's like the director and all this shit.
I would
So he
doubt
still has
it.
a-
I mean, under Disney,
So he still has
Under
a. You
Disney-
saying,
under
Liam,
Disney,
that he
you gotta
still has
figure
a
out-
fair
I don't-
amount of power.
He
to make
did
these
around the time Bongo was going on, but Chris is right. I don't
Well-
know anything about the internal writing structure post like the Disney takeover. I have no idea what they've done.
Because
you know, he actually basically owned the Bongo wing of this. Early
Yeah.
on, he retained publishing rights, so like that was almost all him.
Because I
Yeah.
always assumed when, for example, Futurama was created, that's where a lot of the good fucking writing talent went.
Yes,
From
a
Simpsons
lot
to
of it jumped
Futurama.
ship,
A lot of-
and that's definitely where Matt focused his attention for a while.
Yeah,
Because Simpsons basically is similar. As much as people say, "Oh, what's his name with Family Guy?" Like, "Oh, you know, Seth MacFarlane still does a lot of fucking Family Guy." No, he doesn't. He fucking hates the show.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
He
No,
nuked
but-
the
in
show.
fact-
He tries to nuke the show, and it's still
one of the
fucking works.
funniest things about modern Family Guy is when Seth MacFarlane will purposely put shit in there to piss off the audience.
Yeah,
Because once you know that's what he's doing, then it's like watching an Andy Kaufman act.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like when
Yeah.
Andy Kaufman says, "How was Hobbs copper wire made?"
Seth MacFarlane would just put uncomfortable shit in Family Guy on purpose. Like, he throws all sorts of incest jokes in there all the time because he's just trying to get it canceled. And once you know that's what he's doing, then it becomes really funny.
Yeah.
Like, then it's like, oh, there's a whole other level to this now, where it's like I get like it's like a weird anti-comedy to me. I just every time I see him put some really uncomfortable on like shit in there, or like there's like a scene at one point where like Peter's like taking a shit and he goes, I need a toilet paper, and he runs to Joe's house and he comes running back with the American flag. And I'm just like, and there's like no setup or payoff to it. It's just a giant like fuck you to the audience. And it made me laugh because at that point I knew what he was doing.
He's just like, how angry can I make people, right? Like,
yeah, exactly. He's just like, I'm just trying to piss people off on purpose. And at that point, to me, I'm like, I feel like I'm watching Andy Kaufman fuck with somebody on like Norm Macdonald like ruin that poor girl's Carrot Top movie interview. Like I'm just watching an absolute chaotic gremlin just pull at the system of Hollywood.
Oh goodness gracious! And all of these things,
he just wants Family Guy to end, so he could have made more of his Star Trek show.
Exactly. And all of these things are more interesting and fun to talk about, even in their obscurity and attempt to destroy themselves, than the Supergirl movie, sadly, which was just, it was okay. I guess.
I don't know what to say. It's fine.
It was fine.
Those are the hardest kind of movies to review because it's like I really like. There's a lot of cool shit in it and a lot of stuff where it's like, whatever. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's fine.
I don't think it deserves to bomb as hard as it did. I was a little shocked at how hard it bombed. I've seen way worse movies make more money. Yeah. I was a bit shocked at that.
But as for The Simpsons, like, I was really excited when they brought back, I wish I could remember the episodes or even what fucking happened, but there was an episode that they did that it was one of the series 2 writers. They brought him back and he did just this one-shot episode like last season. And I not only laughed out loud, but I thought, wow, that's like the best episode of Simpsons I've probably seen.
I remember around 2010, I had fallen out of Simpsons for a few years, and I decided to give it a shot. And it was such a terrible episode to hop back into. So I start this episode, and the episode starts off with like Homer somehow gets a job as Krusty's assistant, and he's going to travel with Krusty, and Bart is going to travel with him. And I thought, this is the makings for the greatest episode ever. I love me some Krusty. I love Homer, and I love when Bart is riding sidekick with Homer. That's amazing. Immediately switches to a Lisa plot where she goes to music camp, and the music camp is the cast of Glee. And I was like, that's like a set. I wonder if Matt Groening was trying to flip me off.
That's the best bait and switch. Don't you
Don't
you want the Lisa subplot where she plays fucking Glee characters?
Like everyone points to that like Lady Gaga episode as being the worst one. I will point to the Glee one because it's like, hey, we're gonna set up for what could possibly be the greatest episode in the show, and then fuck you. Here's a Lisa episode, which weren't even good in the show's heyday. And also, we're gonna bring in the cast of Glee. You know that thing that your girlfriend makes you watch.
Yeah.
If Disney had balls, they would bring back the Michael fucking Jackson episode.
No, they got rid of that. That's been scrubbed and
use AI to bring back Michael Jackson.
Imagine if they own the rights to all of these fucking characters, right? So what if they just started doing a bunch of fucking, like celebrity spotlight cameos with Simpson character, on The Simpsons like they do? But they're all motherfuckers been dead for like 20 fucking years.
Remember how at the end of the
shit.
Remember how at the end of the Michael Jackson episode, because Michael Jackson played a crazy guy that pretended to be Michael Jackson, right? Remember that? And then his voice changed into something normal at the end of the episode. What if they just brought that character back?
He's been back. Guy? Yeah, he's been back recently.
Has he? Had they brought him back? Oh,
fuck! They had him return. Yeah, they had him return.
It's been 40 fucking years, of course.
Exactly. It was like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're at an interesting point. Let me find the fucking wiki. That'll remind me. It's been an interesting season where they've been bringing people back and shit's been edgy and funny again in a little way. It's like, it's sort of,
Maybe this is a sign of the times. Maybe the world is ending. Simpson is actually good again.
That's when Israel throws the nukes around.
Yeah, the red heifer's been slain. Therefore,
And
Homer
it's like,
Simpson's funny again.
It hasn't been the same since he like turned and looked at the camera. Leon Komonsky is his name, or is he?
So they just brought him back. They won't show the episode.
Yeah, so like, well, that's it. Simpsons, like, so I think they're being a little bit edgy. Where's these fucking episodes?
Oh, speaking of like things getting memory hold, so this I wanted to talk about this. I found out about it just after the end of like last week's show. So I was looking up a what if omnibus I was thinking of getting when I got the money, and it's the it reprints like the last basically half of Volume 2, which is some of the best shit to me. So I'm looking at this omnibus, right? What if Into the Multiverse Omnibus Volume 3? Okay, and I'm looking at what's in it. It's like collecting What If number 76 through 83 and number 85 through 114. And I thought, well, that's weird. Why is 84 not in there? Why would 84 not be in there, right? So
It
I
was the
thought
issue
maybe,
where Simpsons was good again.
yeah, maybe the Simpsons guest starred, you know. Maybe at first I thought maybe it was Conan, because sometimes Marvel would use him and shit and they lose the rights, right? So apparently that issue was written by a writer named Gerald Jones, who was convicted of child pornography charges. And now Marvel and DC refuse to ever reprint any of his work, which is really weird because there are large swaths of shit he did in the 90s and a little bit in the 80s that is now forever memory hold. And I'm kind of two minds on this because I understand why you don't want to give the guy publicity, because he served his time and he's out. He's paid his debt to society, technically.
You don't get any more money and stuff.
But I understand you don't want to give him royalties or even publicity. But there's a part of me where it's like, if I'm buying an omnibus, if I'm shelling out the money for an omnibus, I want all the shit that's supposed to be in there. Hence the term omni. I just actually checked. I didn't realize it, but I'm missing 2 amalgam one-shots out of my big amalgam omnibus. And I remember when I first got that, I was so impressed with how thorough it was. It has reprints of all the trading cards. It has those few pages from Green Lantern that Access appeared in it. I'm like, holy crap, this couldn't be more thorough, but it's missing JLX. Which I didn't really, that's not, like, I don't give a fuck about JLX. It was one of the worst ones. But now that I know it's not in there, I'm a little mad about it. I'm kind of like, where's the Omni in my omnibus, damn it?
Share my screen for a minute. I want to show you guys something. So is that Sharon? So this is a couch gag. America, the most powerful country in the world, and they pop him in here. This is after he's been removed from the DVD releases by Disney. Okay.
You don't even put him in the DVD releases. And Michael Jackson wasn't even convicted of shit.
Look, this is a new episode. This is from the episode Mr. Lisa's Opus from the latest season.
Look at Bart's hair. Is he getting groomed?
Yeah. I guess he's been groomed.
I guess that's just what Zoomers look like now. I don't know.
Yeah, so they brought him back, and so he's, not a character in the fucking show anymore. The episode that he was in is gone, but they brought him back and they put him in one of the future episodes in this new season, So there you go. And it's the Simpsons stuff, man. Like, I got a feeling they're pushing back a little bit against, like, they used to be very milquetoast, you know what I mean? But this last season's got a little bit of venom in it if you're looking at what's going on and the stuff they're doing.
So I 100% don't think that episode should have been memory hold, because first of all, Michael Jackson wasn't convicted of anything. All right. Second of all, I don't really think he did anything. Like, I hate to give credit to somebody else who has questionable things with minors, but the Razor Fist video did convince me that he probably got snow jobbed. So yeah, I don't really think he did it. He certainly wasn't convicted of anything. And you are kind of innocent until proven guilty. I could understand if he were still alive, you wouldn't necessarily invite him back to the show. Fine. But like, don't memory hole shit. Like, the preservationist in me alone getting back to the guy that now that guy was convicted of stuff, but the writer I mentioned, he had written a whole bunch of Green Lantern shit that was really important. He wrote a ton of shit that now is just being completely memory holed. Now, in most cases, because 90s comics were so overprinted, you could probably find them in back issue bins. But it's still like, just put it in a fucking omnibus.
Yeah. I mean,
like, I'm not telling you to hire him again, but just put it in the fucking omnibus. Like, come on.
And considering Hollywood, how many fucking people they will cover
Yeah,
up.
it's fucking Hollywood, for fuck's
Roman
sake.
Polanski, how much fucking shit he's gone away with. Because he just fucked off to Europe, and you'll gladly get fucking actors who will still work with him.
So I have a theory. I mentioned this on a live stream before. The reason I believe Michael Jackson got destroyed the way he did is because he gained too much control over his music. And hell, he even bought half of the Beatles catalog. Now, look, maybe he did it and they dug real skeletons out of his closet, or maybe they made it up. But what I believe happened is that he got too much control and the music industry didn't like him getting off the plantation, so they destroyed him. Yeah. So I said, so with that in mind, wasn't it a little weird how right after Taylor Swift got complete control over fucking music, that all of a sudden it became super cool among influencers to hate her?
Yeah, pretty interesting.
I don't know. I feel like that might have been a test run.
You know, I don't know. There's stuff around the case. Like there's previous instances of people like going, hey, you know, Michael Jackson like did shit and then he paid him off before the big case and stuff like that. That makes me sort of be like, you know, but look, I've dealt with defamation and cunts. So now, like, I don't believe shit about anyone. Like, I don't believe fucking anyone about anything. Because, like, I've had people say heinous shit about me that I know isn't true, right? But, like, and it sucks. So, like, I'm very skeptical now. But, like, I watched the recent Michael Jackson documentary that came out a couple of weeks ago on Netflix with my wife. And whereas they kind of end with the, like, oh, yeah, and he was found innocent sort of approach also, I just sort of watching it, I sort of thought, you know what, yeah, but like there was we've got letters from him to an ex that were private and personal where like he was living with them and like he would go and sleep in the boy's bedroom with the boy in his bed instead of sleeping in her bed, to the point where it was a problem in their relationship that she was like, why won't you sleep in bed with me? Like, every time you're here, you're sleeping over in my kid's room. Like, and that's kind of weird. Just on
no, it's definitely weird. I'm not defending.
That's really odd. You know, like, and I'm not saying he was even doing anything, but that's like.
I think Michael was emotionally stunted and a deeply troubled man because of his childhood and because just, I mean,
and
he was a fucking genius
from his fucking dad.
Yeah,
he was a fucking genius, and geniuses are fucked usually a little bit to begin with. So yeah, I think he was a troubled man, and he might have done all that shit too. But even if he did all that shit, I genuinely believe that was brought to light, if it was true or it was made up, because somebody got a little too much power.
Yeah,
somebody went after, and now and a couple years ago, Taylor Swift got control of all her music, and she started fucking with Ticketmaster, and she started fucking with the music industry. And then all of a sudden it became really trendy to fucking hate her among a bunch of, like, every right-wing influencer instantly decided she was just the worst thing ever for some reason. Never told me why. I almost feel like that was the beginning trial run of, like, I have a sneaking suspicion within 5 years that they will attempt to destroy her in some significant way.
Are you in love with Taylor Swift?
I mean, I'd fuck her, but I wouldn't say I'm in love with her.
Yeah, she's not even.
I'm in love with Mariah Carey. Okay, that's the one. Like, I'd fuck Taylor Swift, but I'd push her out of the way for Mariah Carey. I'd be like, out of the way, you. Mariah Carey's like 50, and I still would. Good God.
Oh yeah.
Good grief.
Chat
Yeah,
talking
so-
about Bill Cosby. Yeah, I sometimes wonder how much of the shit was true with Bill Cosby. I'm more willing to believe it with Bill Cosby because I honestly think the more fucking squeaky clean somebody is on the outside, usually the more fucked up they are.
Do you
Well, there's
remember
there's
the?
a general rule: if someone doesn't have any, outward vices, they more than likely are degenerate. Like again,
Yeah.
someone could be a drinker, gambler. If someone doesn't have those honest vices, they probably do have a vice of like wanting to watch a fucking hobo get beaten to death with baseball bats or some other fucking retarded shit.
There's a bit Eddie Murphy did back in like the 80s, maybe early 90s, where he was talking about how like
Yeah.
Bill Cosby used to call him up.
One sec, Chris. I gotta just like I'm just out of curiosity, just not that for me, but like if someone did want to see like a hobo be beaten to death with a baseball bat for say sexual gratification, like where would they find that kind of content? Just for
Oh, that's on British James's channel.
Oh, that's called
Okay.
Twitter. Liam, if you go to Twitter, you can see plenty of people getting beaten to death with baseball bats. Although, to be honest, my gratification is Indians and trains. They're the best part.
God, you send me that shit all the time.
What?
just Indians just walking in front of trains.
What?
Indians have no self-preservation skills, like just none.
What the fuck are you talking about? What
Fucking Brigitte just walk in front of trains all the time.
Liam, do you
I
not
was
know
making
about...
a joke, and you're telling me that there's more than one instance of a video of a native. Are we talking like
No, not
Native
Native
Americans?
Americans.
No,
Red dot
we're
Indians.
I'm not talking about Native Americans. I'm
Oh,
talking about Indians.
the
Dot
dot-
Indians.
Red dot Indians, not woo-woo Indians.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was
So-
thinking. I was like, what the fuck? I was imagining
Yeah,
like an entrance.
Liam, have you never seen a curry Indian decide that they want to tango with a freight train that weighs 1,000 times their own weight?
God, they do that all the time. It's weird. They just, and it's like every one of them, he's not even dying quickly. He's getting like chopped in half by the fucking wheels and shit. Like, you sent me the worst fucking shit. Like, I don't even like those fucking people, and I'm still like, oh damn, dude.
Nightmare fuel.
It's-
Why?
Is it
not even
because they all
nightmare
believe
fuel.
in reincarnation that they just don't care if they die? They think they're gonna respawn.
The problem is Chris hates me for it, but he'll still be biting into his fucking sandwich at work while looking at the video.
Oh God, yeah. I'm sitting
like-
there in the fucking break room, just
He's like,
watching
"Oh, damn,
a
that's
human being
horrible."
die.
It's just this Indian. He gets his little notification from his fucking from his
British
doctor.
James.
It's
I'm like, all right, gonna watch somebody meet their maker today, I guess.
oh god, I can't believe it. They just, well, I can, but like, I guess they're sad. Life's not very good over there.
Well, actually,
there's only
in
so
all
many
fairness,
times
you're
in
Australian.
India, they hold each other's hands. They hold each other's hands, and they both squat down to shit. That's how they shit in there. So you find your partner, you squat, you hold each other's forearms, and then you squat down and
Right,
shit.
Liam,
right?
could I be honest?
And it's
How
like you can only
hard
do
would a
that so
kangaroo
much.
have to kick an Indian's head off? Could it happen?
If it was now, I don't want any Indians to have their heads kicked off by kangaroos.
Could they
But
do
if it was a bull red kangaroo, which are the ones from the middle of the country, so it's like 7.5 foot tall on its tippy toes, full of just fucking raw testosterone. It's got
taller than Indian.
It's got muscles on it that look like it's fucking been at the gym for fucking 100 days in a row. It's like they've got a central claw on their middle toe, which is about the length of your hand.
Why is
like
everything in your continent a nightmare?
And it could with a
Their entire country is Florida, but you don't have guns. It's basically Florida Newgate
Yes,
plus.
dude, you've been lied to. We have guns. We have guns. Like everyone says, we don't have fucking guns, but we do have guns. We just have gun laws. We just don't have teenagers with guns.
Well, that's gay.
Or black people.
I have gun laws. I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of my freedom.
Well, your freedom's going caca. Our schools are going, nice, peaceful. All you got to worry about is some motherfucker with a knife every so often. No deaths. No things. But the point of the story is, yes, but it would require carefully.
Yeah,
aim,
Important
strike,
question, Liam.
take the
Could a
head off.
kangaroo kick an Indian's head off? Yes or no?
Well, I would say generally no, but if it rolled like a natural 20, yes. Like it would have to like really get the claw through the neck.
Could we
Because
get a
what would
knockout?
happen, like if a kangaroo was to full force kick an Indian in the face, the head would not come off. It would just turn the skull into jelly up to about your ear. Okay?
They might be able to survive
That
that.
doesn't sound good either.
Yeah, it would probably kill you. But like it
I think
would
if you
not,
chop an Indian's head off, the body runs around for a little bit.
holy, you're thinking of a chicken.
I think it works on Indians too.
The worst. You're the worst.
The head just tries to scream "Sar" at you, but it doesn't have lungs, so no air goes through.
Oh god, no, Chris! It'd be like the fucking headless body in Return of the Living Dead. It would just start fucking running around.
So
trying to
that's the
grab
plot.
people.
What you're talking about is the plot of the latest episode of Rick and Morty. Did you guys see it? Did I see it?
Ah, no,
I have not. I haven't seen Rick and Morty in a couple years.
I've not watched TV in 2 years.
Rick's taken Summer and Morty to a beer garden, an alien beer garden, and he's like, "This is peak everything. Like, you're not running from anything. You're not running to everything. You got everything you need right here. Like, this is it. This is the height of sentience." They're like a beer garden. He's like, "Yes, that's what it is." So he's just eating and drinking and fucking having a good time. And I thought there's something to that argument, actually, if we really dissect it. And then, like, they leave. He's wasted. He, like, walks through the portal and sticks his head back through and starts fighting with Morty. Because Morty's like, "No, we've got to take the car back, we can't just take the offer." And so he leaves it too long, and the portal closes and chops his fucking head off. So now you've got Summer with the body in like the criminal slums area of the planet, and then Morty with the severed head of Rick, and it deflates airbags so that it can breathe and survive. And now Morty's got to like go and figure out a way that he can get the head to live. Fucking, you got the girl, I've forgotten the name already, I'm tired, sorry, who's got his body and who's lugging his fucking corpse around as a bunch of like like cybernetic fucking like scrap guys like try to like steal his fucking body because it's they're they all want his parts. It's just a shit show, but it's pretty funny. It's not the funniest episode ever, but it was a decent episode of Rick and Morty.
So,
And it's interesting the way that the body becomes sentient, right? And then the head's got its own thing. And like Rick's like, "I can't tell you what this is like." He's like, "Morty, this is like enlightening. Like, for not having a dick for the first time, I can really think. I can actually do things. Like, I'm not held back."
there was
And
an
so-
episode of Aladdin that was basically that.
And
I'm not making that up. Aladdin's head and his body are like severed, and the body, because it had the heart, was all his emotions. So the
Yeah.
head just didn't love Jasmine anymore.
oh, that's great. But that was the plot. And so like Rick decides that Rick's body and Rick's head hate each other now and don't want to come back together because like the head feels like the body is like the body feels like the head is a cunt because he's forced him through all this horrible shit and addiction and all this other stuff, and the head has none of the primal cravings without the body. So I'll leave the rest to you guys to watch the episode. But it was
apparently the Minions director has confirmed that the Minions did not work for Hitler
Oh, okay. So who did they work?
because they were frozen in a cave.
Oh, that's the only reason though.
Yeah, I guess that. Well, no, I
It
hang
took an
on. He
ice
goes on to
age.
say Minions only work for evil people. So
So
he
it took
wouldn't.
an
They
i-
wouldn't have.
It took an ice age for them to stop working for the good guys.
Yes.
And I'm not going to specify.
See, I still like my idea better that the Minions just worked on all sides. They
you know
play
what they
both
should have
sides, so
done?
they always come out on top.
The better part should have been they should have just done a coin flip.
Like it's like Minions working for Hitler, and then we just cut to they're in the Pentagon.
Oh god, imagine the Minions in Operation Paperclip where they're trying to fucking they're trying to work for NASA.
Minions got us to the moon.
The initial shots, they're all trying to do V2 rockets for the Germans.
They're just like bantering back and forth with the minion speak. Meanwhile, they're writing like perfect fucking rocket science on the papers as they're arguing.
They're trying to figure out wooden doors as they say banana.
We can't put a wooden door on the rocket.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't work.
All right, John Steele.
Get British James arrested. We got to get all these jokes out before they ban us all from the internet next week.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's coming.
We got to protect the kids.
It's like I for one embrace our censorship, our masters and our
We
censorship.
just have to
and
start
if
mailing memes to each other.
Oh god, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be sending fucking memes to Chris via.
I wonder if
fucking
it's
mail.
gonna bring back like fucking message boards and like other smaller forms of social media, like the proto social media from the early 2000s. We're all gonna be in chat rooms and message boards.
I think you should bring the quill back.
I feel like message boards didn't get their fair go. I remember looking at fucking Reddit and people like, look, this is a new thing. It's Reddit. And I'm like, so it's a difficult to read and hard to navigate.
Yarb was way better back in the day.
Features. I was like, where's the fucking, like, what? Like, I loved internet forums back in the day.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to Yahoo Messenger.
Well, fucking Reddit was dog shit. Like, the first message forum I used was like the old Yarb style when I used to fucking play Mario Kart. Like, Yarb was pretty decent back in the day. But fuck me, I think at this point, Chris is going to be getting fucking... I'm going to be writing quill messages. I'm going to be tipping a fucking feather into a pot of ink and just writing the URL link at this point.
Dude, you're not going to write all those hate.
I'm gonna get one of them giant feathers too, like that.
Here's HTTPS.
The feather's
You're
gonna be like 4
not going to
feet
be
big.
writing all that HTTPs and wwws and shit. You get like halfway into that.
See, Liam,
and
this
the
is why I
YouTube
thought...
shorts have so fried your fucking
see-
brain. You're just going to
Liam,
go out and touch grass.
Liam, this is where I actually thought a little bit forward in the future. I'm going to use tiny URL, and then
I'm gonna have to start mailing pictures of my penis to e-girls.
Yeah.
Oh god.
My dearest e-girl, here is a picture of my penis.
Please add it
God.
to your collection.
You start fucking...
I hope it finds you well.
I'm going to send like a stack of post-it notes, and it's going to be individual frames of an Indian getting hit by a train and just sending it.
He's just gonna put them on VHS.
It's like,
Fucking mail them out to me. Here's a DVD of 9 hours of Indians run over my trains.
Imagine how fucking both morbid and dark it was. If you know that like clown music they used to play in the goodies, you're British, you might fucking remember.
oh god,
You know,
the goodies.
like,
I know the goodies.
Yeah, where everyone would chase around and there's that clown music that they would play.
We're gonna bring
Now you're
Bob
thinking of
Saget.
Benny Hills. Yeah.
We're gonna bring Bob Saget back, and he's gonna.
It's just that, but it's just a bunch of people dying in front of trains.
Oh god, it's the Benny Hill theme of everyone just fucking dying.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun,
We're
dun,
gonna
dun,
bring
dun.
Bob Saget back, and he's gonna introduce each video. And the best Indian death, the family gets $10,000.
Holy shit, dude.
India's funniest mutilations.
Oh god. Do you know what?
He's gonna
If we
do
were-
like wacky sound. We're gonna have like Dave Coulee come out and be like, "Cut it out," after this Indian's cut in half by the tree.
When it's gonna be like a reverse of like MTV's like when good trains go bad. It's like, and it's gonna be cutaways of trains just slowly grinding over people.
No one knows when Thomas felt the first need to kill, but it was. I've got no jokes. I'm too tired. I can't punchline nothing.
I should probably wrap it up. We're going on an hour and a half. I'm
Yeah.
gonna check, see if we got any Streamlabs. Probably not, because this content's dog shit. But we'll check. See, nobody wants to do it anymore because it doesn't pop up on the screen. I gotta figure
Yeah,
out
where's
how
the
to
pop-up,
fix that.
Chris? I wasn't donating because where's the pop-up?
Apparently, that's what everyone. The people love it. I don't know. Oh man! All right. Well, folks, if you do enjoy the content, do consider supporting the show. Streamlabs.com/theBacklog, PayPal.me/theBacklog. Link to the Amazon wishlist down below if you want to buy me some dumb shit that I like. And that's about it for tonight. We will be here again next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, God willing. That's it for tonight. Beglov out.